has become one of the most valuable assets in the world. I'm here at the Huawei IDI Forum to discover how this global tech giant can help enterprises with their innovative and intelligent data storage products and solutions. Huawei is developing towards new data, new apps, and new resilience. In a world where data is king, let's have a look around and discover what they have to offer. Zhaoba, let's go. Hi.
Hi.
How are
Elise.
you today?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Okay, so I'm here at the Huawei IDI Forum, and I would love to understand more about storage. How is helping enterprises do better?
Okay, so let me firstly introduce our Ocean Store Pacific scale-out architecture, which we designed to embrace the new workload of the UB era. So you see that we are encountering a lot of challenges from the new era. So we improved the data storage with the hybrid workload efficiency, which is achieved by the multi-protocol interworking seamlessly, and also the simplified data management, which includes the feature for scaling out architecture, data reduction, and data tiering. And also the data resilience, which to protect the data from ransomware attacks and improve the business continuity. And let me also introduce our hardware design, which is specifically for high density. So this one is our all-flash module 9950, which is for performance module and working in to prove the performance for hot data. And this is our 9550 module, which is the highest density in the industry, and it just contains 120 disks in a single chassis, and to provide a huge amount of capacity to the application layer. And you know that it's going to be a very big challenge for the design of high-density hardware. So cooling system is one of the biggest considerations. So we designed a counter-rotating fan to cool the system even better. So you know that the fan was originally designed for the airlines and for the planes, and we are using it to cool down the system from internal. We are also introducing a new product called the Data Turbo, which is the cache layer in between the computing nodes and the storage system. Not only that the storage system contains the hot data, warm data, and cold data. Sometimes when we are working in the high-scale computing cluster, we will need the data to be accelerated even more. Hence, we are introducing this Data Turbo product, which can optimize the scientific research efficiency even better. You see that we have different research in HPC, big data, AI, and in this kind of application, Data Turbo can always work with the application layer to accelerate the data loading even more. And this is an example for the financial industry. And we see that we have some customers in the financial industry, and they have different data centers globally. We are supporting them with the multi-DR site protection, and we have the EB level support with the different sites, and we support the multi-active VR protection for the data. And this is also an example for medical imaging. You see that for some hospital customers, for example, Ruijin Hospital, it's a very large, comprehensive hospital in Shanghai, and they were encountering the challenge of their pathology system being too slow to meet the requirements of large amount of patients. Well, it gets freezed all the time, so that it's impacting the diagnosis for the doctors. So we improved the situation by using Ocean Store Pacific as the storage pool to support high performance and lower cost. So with the support of high performance, they can achieve the performance of concurrent retrieval of over 1,000 images without freezing. So this is tremendously improving the doctor's diagnosis for the patients.
This is extremely powerful, and this is what I love about exhibitions like this, coming and actually seeing hand to hand how a product and a solution actually operates before enterprises can make the choice of what solution is for them. And here we are, guys. As you can see at the Huawei IDI exhibition, we're learning about storage, we're learning about container, we've been learning about medical imaging, and now I'm heading over to speak to Cindy, who's going to be talking to me about container storage solutions. Hi, Cindy, how are you today?
Fine. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Thank you so much for showing us about the container storage solution, which is so important for enterprises to understand why they need these products and solutions. So please, can you give us an update on what are you guys doing in the storage and container department?
Okay, great. Hello everyone, my name is Cindy and I'm the Chief Expert of Huawei Enterprise Storage Solutions. So today I'm gonna, with these slides here, I'm gonna share some of the updates or highlights of our container storage solution. Actually, I think there are 4 major highlights. The first one is efficiency. By that, what I want to say is because we have noticed that the number of containers has greatly outpaced that of virtual machines. Therefore, how to quickly and efficiently support the deployment, the deletion of the containers is very important. Also with the storage infrastructure. Therefore, we optimize the REST API efficiency by 100%, and so that we can support large-scale container platform deployment. And the second thing I want to say is performance, because wherever or whenever performance is always important, and for container storage that is also the case. Therefore, we are hereby proposing our high-performance NAS. Of course, we also have the solution for SAM, but with NAS, the expansion is much easier. Therefore, we think NAS is a more appropriate or optimal solution for container storage. And our NAS surpasses the industry peer vendors by over 30%. And also, we can achieve a very efficient scale up or scale down with our NAS infrastructure. Yeah. And the third point I want to say is on disaster recovery, because we have noticed that a lot of customers, they have moved their mission critical applications to container platforms, and then after that they will you need to ensure that data is always safe, always protected. Therefore, we are now proposing this application-aware backup software called CDR, Container Disaster Recovery, which can also do the in-cluster and cross-cluster disaster recovery, including synchronous replication, asynchronous replication, active-active protection. Yeah, and so that we can provide enterprise-level disaster recovery and data protection solution for Kubernetes platforms. And the last but not the least point is we think security is also very important for the enterprise applications. And by security, on the first hand, we think isolation is very important. Therefore, we are proposing this multi-tenancy structure. For the Kubernetes platforms, you can separate or isolate different clusters or different namespaces with the different tenants on storage devices. And at the same time, with our storage device, we have a lot of security functions such as encryption, anti-ransomware, and we have antivirus, we have WARM, a lot of security features, which will all help our customers, better protect their data after they move data to Kubernetes platforms.
Thank you so much, Cindy. And this was one of the reasons why I wanted to understand more about container storage. During one of the media tables, Dr. Peter Yu spoke about container and kind of left me wanting more. So thank you so much, Cindy, for explaining to us the power of container storage solution.
My pleasure.
Where shall we go next?
I think since I've just mentioned about security, how about we go to another booth about anti-ransomware?
Good idea.
A lot.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, so let's go. So this is our ransomware protection solution.
So explain to us, as we all know, ransomware protection, there has been a lot of cyber threats over the last few years, and data is hard to always keep up with the solutions. And how do we keep up with the new threats that are coming up, especially on the last years? So tell us how the ransomware protection storage solution of Huawei can help enterprises be safer and more efficient.
Yeah, okay. So actually, in many customers' traditional opinions, they think security is more about network, less about data. But in recent years, because the value of data has increased, so the hackers, they have started to shift their attention to data itself, not just on network. And that is one of the, I should say, the strong points of storage, because storage has always been known as the last defense of data security, because it is at the very core of your data center, right? And for storage, on storage device, I think there are two things we should focus on. The first one is detection. That is, we can quickly and efficiently and accurately detect all the attacks, in time, so that we will know when the bad guys come. And the other thing, most important thing, is recovery, because we have all the data with storage, and we should help customers, to reduce the RPO and RTO. Once it comes to data recovery. Therefore, in our solution, we focuses first on accurate identification. Actually, we have these built-in machine learning algorithms to help us detect, the attacks, on the entropy, on the we do snapshot comparison. We do a lot of machine learning within the storage devices to help us achieve up to 3 nines of identification accuracy. And the other important thing is about recovery. And in terms of recovery, we think it's not just recover on one storage device. Actually, we think recovery should be available from both our production storage, our backup storage, and our air-gapped storage. I will go into details. First, for production storage, we have this function called secure snapshot, which means you can take just a simple snapshot, but it cannot be deleted. So with that, you can just quickly recover your business with a simple click. And our algorithm will help identify which snapshot is the clean one and is the closest to clean one, so that you can use that one to recover business. And the density of our snapshot can be as short as 3 seconds. This is what you can do on production storage. And then with backup storage, well, most customers, they do backup like on a day-to-day basis. So it's like 24-hour RPO. But on our backup storage, its major advantage is high performance. We can do the recovery by up to 172 terabytes per hour. That's really very quick, and so that you can shorten the time to recovery for your business. And in addition to that, we also offer the last line, that is, we have this air-gapped zone or isolation zone, where you can put an extra storage device there and then break down the replication link between your production zone and your isolation zone. In case there is an attack to your production zone, you can always use the clean data in the isolation zone for backup. So much is about the highlights of our ransomware protection solution.
Thank you so much, Cindy. And it's exactly like I was saying at the beginning, that we are in a world where data is king. And this is why I wanted to understand how we can actually protect the data, and especially for enterprises, because just like Peter Zhu said yesterday, and like you've said, normally it's the last line of defense sometimes, and people don't always think about these solutions, but it is extremely important that companies and tech giants such as Huawei continue to provide products and solutions that help enterprises be safer. So thank you so much, Cindy, for showing me around at the Huawei IDI Forum on their ransomware. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
That was a pleasure. And there we have it. Intelligent data storage is the ideal choice for enterprises. Huawei has a full series of products and solutions to help achieve that. Between the exhibition showcase and the keynotes we have listened to, I learned that the key is to unlock the value of data towards the evolution of the data storage industry. New data paradigms are being created, and working with partners is key to this evolution. I look forward to seeing how the C-level and decision makers in the industry embrace the power of the right data storage, because enterprises are now investing more on storage to protect their multi-cloud strategies. I'm Elise Quevedo, and from the Huawei IDI Forum I say, until next time.